Good morning, students. I'm Purnima, and once again, I'm going to continue with the lesson Jalebis, that is chapter 8 of your book It's So Happened. I have already completed the first part of the video, and now I am going to continue with the rest of the lesson. Now, in this lesson, as I told you, this lesson is dealing with a boy who is carrying in his pocket money to pay the fees. But it was his bad luck that his teacher was absent that day. Now, when he was returning back home, he had seen jalebis. Jalebis are Indian sweets and it is very sweet, crispy, and syrupy. Now his mouth watered when he saw, but then he did not say anything because he knew the money which he was carrying in his pocket was for his fees. So he did not want to buy, did not want to spend those money. Now, when he was walking, it was a very such for him that the coins started talking to him. Now let's continue with our lesson. Let's see what happened when the coin started speaking to him. The boy was really very much surprised because such type of experience he had never had in his life. So let's see what happened. What happened when the coins started speaking? They started forcing him to buy jalebis. So let's see. Let's begin. Now, children, I'm starting from here. What are you saying isn't right? I replied. Now, children, who were saying what to whom? This is the question which I'm going to put to you. So, I think everybody know. Just now I've told also that it were the coins who were speaking to him. Now the boy was listening to to those coins. At first he was also very much surprised, but now then he felt that whatever they are talking to him, he should also reply to those coins. So the boy replied, I replied, but it is not that wrong either. Listen, stop blabbering and let me think. Now, children, first of all, let me tell you what is the meaning of blabbering. Blabbering means talking confusingly. It's a new word. Okay, blabbering means talking confusingly. It's a new word. So the boy is telling, listened to those coins, students, and then he replied back and he told, listen, stop blabbering and let me think. I'm not a common sort of a boy. No, he told, yeah, I'm not that common sort of a boy like other boys. I'm something very different. But then these jalebis are no common sort of jalebis either. Then the coin told him, but these jalebis are also not common sort of jalebi. They are something very special. They are crisp, fresh, and full of sweet syrup. Now, what how they describe those jalebis, which was really very special, that these jalebis were crisp, fresh, and full of sweet syrup. Now, when the boy heard this, my mouth water, that means he really wanted to have those jalebis, those crispy, fresh, and full of sweet syrupy jalebis. But I was not about to be swept away so easily. But children, but at the same time, he started thinking that he's not a such sort of boy. The money which he's carrying in his pocket, it were those money was supposed to be kept for his fees. So again he started thinking, he thought, why should I be swept away by those coins? In school, I was among the most promising student. Now, children, he also you when the characteristic of this boy may come in the examination, so you can write all these important points. Okay, so what did he told? He told ki I was the most promising students among, okay, he was among the most promising students in his school. In the fourth standard examination, I had even won a scholarship of 4 rupees a month. Now, children, he had even won a scholarship. And how much he had won? A scholarship of 4 rupees a month. So, he had won a scholarship of 4 rupees a month. Beside, I came from a particularly well to do family. Now, what is the meaning of well to do family? Well to do family means they were financially very sound. So, I enjoyed considerable prestige. So I enjoyed considerable prestige. That means there was no prestige issue. He came from a quite well-to-do family, so he knew that money won't be problem for him. But at the same time, it was his moral duty that not to spend those money which was given for his fees. He was not supposed to spend those money. In fact, he should keep that money in his pocket, as he himself is thinking that he's the most promising student. So let's see. I'd never once been beaten so far. Again, children, he is telling about himself that he is never beaten so far. He was never beaten so far in his school. For a child, for a child of such status, standing there in the middle of the bazaar eating jalebis. Now he told it is not good for him that he belongs from a one to do family. He thought that he should not stand in the middle of the market and eat jalebis. No, it wasn't right. I decided. I clenched the rupees in my fist and came back. Now he told that it is not right for him to stand in the middle of the market and have those jalebis. Okay. I clenched. Clenched means he hold the rupiah in his fist and he came home. The coins were so keen. The coins were so keen on being spent that day. Now, children, the coins also never moved backward. They were also very much keen that it should be spent that day only. They kept up their attempts at, yes. So they kept up their attempts at persuasion till their voice began to choke. Persuasion is attempting. Okay, so even they started also speaking. They started tempting him. They started persuading him so that he can buy those crispy jalebis, because keen on being spent that day. When I reached home and sat on the bed, they began to speak. Now the boy once again, he went to his house and he sat on the bed. Again the coin started speaking. I went inside to have lunch. They began to shriek. Now children, again he went inside his house to have his lunch. These coins, they started shrieking, that is, started shouting once more. Thoroughly fed up, I rushed out of the house barefoot and ran towards the bazaar. Now the boy was so fed up because continuously those coins were disturbing him. They were talking. Now he was so fed up that he ran out of the house barefoot. Barefoot means without any slippers or shoes, and ran towards the bazaar. Terrified I was. Terrified. What is the meaning of terrified? Terrified means he was horrified, he was feeling scared. But quickly I told the halwai to weigh a whole rupee's worth of jalebi. Children, at first he was terrified. Now, can anybody can tell me why he was terrified? Children, why he was terrified? Let me tell you. Because those money which he was going to spend for jalebis were the money for the fees. Next, he had to give that money to his teacher for his fees. So he was a bit terrified. Okay, but then the coins were so much shouting and forcing him that he ran to the halwai barefoot, and he told that he just to weigh a whole rupee's worth of jalebis. His astonished look seemed to be asking where I had the handcart in which I would carry all those jalebis. Now, children, I'm here. Astonished means he was surprised. He was very much surprised. He astonished look seemed to be asking where I had the handcart. Now, children, he was so much disturbed by those coins that he barefoot he ran from his house to the halwai shop, forgetting that he did not bring anything, any handcart, any bag to carry those jalebis. Now, children, at that time in 1 rupees he used to get a lot of jalebis. So he ran because the coins were keep on disturbing him. They keeps on talking to him. Now he was so much, what to say, fed up that barefoot he came to the halwai shop, and his astonished look seemed to be asking where I had the handcart in which I would carry all those jalebis. Those were inexpensive times. 1 rupees fetched more than 20 rupees days nowadays. Now, children, in fact, 1 rupees was equal to 20 rupees for nowadays. The halwai opened up a whole newspaper and heaped a pile of jalebis on it. Now, children, the halwai, he was very happy that the boy is going to buy the jalebis for whole 1 rupee. And he was very happy. He opened a whole newspaper. He told not to worry, if you did not bring any bag, fine, I will be providing you something. So the halwai opened up. Okay, he opened up a whole newspaper and heaped a pile of jalebis on it. Heaped means, what is the meaning of heaped? To put. Now, children, I am going to discuss some important question and answers. Okay, so let's start with the question and answer. I will be discussing. I will not tell you word by word. Now, as you can see, your first question is from comprehension check. Why did not he pay the school fees on the day he brought money to school? So, children, I hope everybody this question is quite easy. He could not pay the fees on the day he brought the money to the school because the teacher, Master Ghulam Muhammad, he was on leave, and he was the teacher who was supposed to collect the fees. Now, question number two. What were the coins saying to him? Now, the coins were saying, in fact, urging to the boy to buy hot, fresh, and crispy jalebis. Do you think they were misguiding him? Yes, of course, the coins were misguiding him because the money was meant for paying school fees. It was not to for buying the jalebis. So definitely, the coins they were showing taking him to the wrong path, and they were misguiding him. Okay, because the money was not for buying jalebis, the money was for paying the school fees. Question number third. So this we have done, this we have done. Now I am going to discuss this one. Why did not he take the coin's advice? Give two or three reasons. Now, children, first of all, he did not take the advice of the coin because he did not took it seriously for a couple of reasons. He could not spend the money meant for paying school fees on jalebis. So, first of all, he did not like to spend those money to pay his school fees for jalebis. Secondly, the boy knew the harsh nature of the master and the punishment. Now, children, he knew the teacher would insult him, he would humiliate him in front of everybody. He knew the harsh nature of his master. And third thing, he was scared. Till now, he did not get any punishment. So, in that, with he did not want to have punishment any further. Also, he was maintaining his dignity. So these are the three reasons. Okay, so he did not follow the coin's advice. Now children, what was the coin's advice first of all? So the coin advice was to buy those crispy jalebis. So now we will be doing question number 4, first part. So what did the oldest coin tell him? The oldest coin convinced him that they were telling him for his own good. He can pay his fees next day with the scholarship money. Now the oldest coin told that why can't you pay the fees, because next year going to get a nice scholarship of 4 rupees. So you can pay, give your fees from that money. So he should not suppress his desire for jalebis. Now children, I told you the boy's mouth were watering when he saw those crispy jalebis. So the oldest coin told him you should not suppress your desire for jalebis. Now, did he follow his advice? If not, why not? Well, the boy did not follow his advice. He was promising a student. At first, he stopped himself to go to the market to buy those jalebis. He was from a good family and from a well-to-do family. So, and he secondly was a promising student. He don't want to get involved in all this thing. He did not want to get defamed for it. So he did not follow the advice of the coin. Now, children, question number 5. He reached home with the coins in his pocket. What happened then? A very nice question, children. After reaching him home, he could suppress his temptation for fresh jalebis. He rushed to the shop of halwai. He bought jalebis and enjoyed them. Well, finally, students, he could not suppress his temptation for fresh jalebis. I told you when I was teaching that he rushed to the shop of halwai barefoot and he bought jalebis for 1 rupees, though he was not carrying any bag or hand cap, but the halwai gave all the jalebis in the newspaper and he bought those jalebis and enjoyed them. So children, I have completed my question of page number 65, the textual question. Okay, these are the NCERT textbook question. Now let's see what we are going to do next. What is there in your book? The next thing, let me see. Okay, so children, today once again I am going to start the second part of this lesson. I am going to read the 3 things which is given here. First, second, third. So first point is, a heap of jalebis he eats and shared them liberally with one and all. Okay, now children, at first the boy, he buy the jalebi for 1 rupees and he eat all those jalebis. But then finally what happened? He Many people comes to him and he buy the jalebi. A heap of jalebis he eats and share them liberally. Now what is the meaning of liberally? Liberally means generously. So he share those jalebis generously with many people, with many children. Then some beggar also come and then he share. That means he was a very nice person, kindness, and he had this habit of sharing also. Though penniless now, he feels no less important than a mob leader. Well, children, penniless. What is the meaning of penniless? Penniless means with no money. Now he is not having any money. He spent all his 4 rupees to buy those jalebis. So he had become penniless and he feels no less important than a mob leader. But children, everybody is spreading their hand in front of him and he is keeping jalebis on their palm, in their hand. Some of the beggars are also there. He is giving those jalebis to those beggars also. Okay, and though he is not having any money, he has become penniless. But then he feels no less important than a mob leader. But then he feels very important as if he is a mob leader. Mob means, children, what is the meaning of mob? Mob means crowd. Okay. Now we will come to the third point. The real problem at hand is payment of a school fees on time. Now, children, he had bought 1 rupees jalebis for himself. He had spent other 3 rupees also on others. He shared all his jalebis to many people. Of course, he felt very important. He felt as if he is a team leader now. But then the real problem he is going to face now, that how he is going to pay his school fees on time. As children, I told you, you will be just get a shock that when the boys goes to the school next day, he thought that he will get his scholarship and he will pay his fees. Okay, but it was his bad luck that he did not get his scholarship the next day. And now the boy is in real trouble. He is in real problem that how he is going to pay his school fees. Now this is the problem now. A great problem this is faced by this boys because the fees he had already spent on jalebis. So student, now I'm going to explain here. I'm going to start now. Just as I was gathering up the heap in the distance, I spotted our Tonga. Now, children, he was having a Tonga at that time, rich people used to have. So, when he was gathering up the heap in the distance, he spotted. What do you know by spotted? He spotted. Spotted means he had seen his Tonga. Chacha Jan was returning home from court. Now, children, his uncle. Chacha is uncle. Okay, here. His Chacha Jan was returning from court. Now, children, his uncle. Chacha is uncle, and children, he was a lawyer there in the court, so he was returning from the court. I thrust the jalebis to my chest and ran into a gully. Gully means it's a Hindi word Gully is a Hindi word, children. It means street. So he put his hand to his chest and he ran to the gully. Gully, just now I told it's a Hindi word. When I reached a safe corner, I began to devour those jalebis. So let me see what of devour. I ate so many jalebis that if anyone pressed my stomach a little, jalebis would have popped out of my ear and nostril. Now, children, devour means to eat greedily. Now, he had eaten so many jalebis that if anybody would have pressed his tummy, his stomach, jalebis would have popped out. Would popped out means would have come out from his ear and nostril. Nostril is a nose. So, such was his condition. Well, now let's see what happened. So, children, he ate the jalebi for 1 rupees, which he has bought, and now very quickly, boys from the entire neighborhood assembled in the gully. Okay, gully is a narrow lane, you can say, and when he was eating, so many boys came near him. Okay, I'm here. Assemble. What is the meaning of assemble? Assemble means together. Assemble means to gather in the gully. Gully is narrow lane. By that time, I was so pleased with my stomach full of jalebis that I got into the mood for some fun. Now, children, he was very much satisfied. He had a lot of jalebis, and his tummy was full. So he was feeling where he felt very satisfied. And now, children, he was got into the mood of for some fun. Now he wanted to do some funny thing. I started handing out jalebis to the children around. Now, children, what happened? Many children gathered around him and he started giving those jalebis to those children. Delighted, they ran off. Delighted means very happily. Delighted, they ran off. They were very happy because they got jalebis. Okay, they were very happy. They ate those jalebis. Jumping and screaming into the gullies. Now they were so happy, they started jumping, they started screaming. Soon a whole lot of other children appeared, probably having heard the good news from the other. Now children, the other lot of children also appeared. Appeared means they came, probably having heard the good news from other. They have heard this good news from other that he is distributing the jalebis to all others. I dashed to the halwai and bought 1 more rupees worth of jalebi. Now, children, when those children came, he bought more jalebis to them. He started giving jalebis to them. 1 more rupees was spent in buying the jalebis. Came back and stood on the chabutra of one of the house. Chabutra, children, is a veranda. So he came up and children, he when he was very much happy. Okay, that many children have come and they were surrounding him, so he has to spend more one more rupees to buy jalebis for those children. So he bought one more rupees jalebis for those children, and now he stood on the veranda and started distributing those jalebi to the children. Now children, now I end my this video here, and in my next video I will be continuing the last part of the lesson. Okay, so with this I conclude my video here. Thank you once again, and please go through the video once more.